Hello everyone, I'm Lana. Welcome back to my channel. And the star of the day is this beautiful cattleya. Quarterback candy, I believe, but I'll get back to it tag in a second. It is in a full bloom for the first time. It gave me so many flower spikes. And she's gorgeous. Bright colors and these beautiful freckles. It's like a couple of spikes have 4 flowers in a bunch. Absolutely gorgeous. And she's sitting in the growing in a pot and in a basket. Pot in a basket. And they're trying to run away already. And she is very fragrant. And that was a division, the 2 of them, so the other half is blooming too. Just starting to open up with 1 flower spike, but I don't know, everything suddenly this morning I looked at, looking so sad. So many yellow leaves, and I think the little cold spell we had, what was it, in low 50s, 1 or 2 nights, and I think especially Dendrobium phalaenopsis types are affected by it. So I'm going to fertilize everything today, and also I'm gonna use the Epsom salt with the fertilizer and see if everything, if that helps, because it's been a while since I fertilized. So this beauty, I just cannot let it go. It's so pretty. I'm not often enough here to enjoy this lately. I've been catching up on my work a lot since I came back. So today is my day off and I need to do lots of work here. This is Hoya that is blooming, Hoya retusa, I believe. Teeny tiny flowers. They kind of 2, 3, not bunched up like other Hoyas are, but really looking like Hoya flowers. Which side I can get to it so we can see the cute little stars. So pretty. Like a bridal veil. Bridal. Oh, look at this. Veil? Is that the word? And look at this baby blooming. That's the Brazovola nodosa. It's a species with beautiful white flowers. I mean, it's a lip, right? It's a lemonish green petals and sepals. Just love her. She's very fragrant at the night time. I didn't even count flower spikes, but looking at it, it's also have light yellowish leaves that I think I need to fertilize everything. She's mounted on a wooden board. That was originally, I bought it like that. I think I got her from Benjan Orchid. Oh my gosh, that bird is so loud. I thought I'll be here quiet and all by myself before the pool palms come. And she is here, also loud. I saw a few things are blooming here. This is Phalaenopsis tetraspis. Just 1 flower this time, but so cute with this red and white pattern. And the pattern is always different on them. Could be totally red, could be totally white, could be 1 petal red, white. And this is actually my new addition. I have a little haul from Redlands festival that I went last weekend. I'm gonna get it out of here. Now, my sun-loving vanda bed doesn't look so good. I mean, I weed it here and everything. There are a bunch of flower spikes coming up, but I think everything needs to be fertilized. And as I said, suddenly everything looks sad. Maybe change of the weather, because we got the days so much shorter than it used to be. I leave for work 7 a.m. and it's still dark, so I cannot do anything before I go to work. This is a very young moths orchid. She's blooming actually a few times for me. Usually 2-3 flowers, because she's not big enough to get me bigger spray, but I'm so happy to see them blooming. By the way, those were Dendrobiums. I was talking about vandas, but I just love these antelope types. They bloom for so long, months at the time. Love them. It's beautiful red color. There's orandas and mocaras. There we go. Just different cross make them different genus, I guess. Well, they are all vanda type. And this one, you guys, if you see that, get it. It's very fragrant and it blooms very often. And her body next to her never blooms. They are big size. And I don't understand why the other one doesn't want to bloom. So fragrant, so pretty. This is Chow Preya velvet, and I have Chow Preya here in a red color. Beautiful, beautiful color. This is from Moth's Orchids, and she has a flower spike, 2 of them, because they were double of each in the bundle that I bought. A few more flower spikes here, and she smells so good, that purple one. Alright, we're gonna go see other few things that are blooming. This video is gonna be much shorter. I need to do lots and lots of things in this garden. My cute little dendrobiums that attach to this palm tree. Beautiful red little vanda that blooms pretty often. Finally opened up. So oh goodness, squirrels. Even the palm tree turning yellow. Look at this. I guess everything needs to be fertilized. And the ficus hedge, I don't remember it's ever been like that. It's totally bald pretty much. So we have no privacy right now with our neighbors because of the white flies. And my husband sprayed and sprayed, but it was raining, so I guess it didn't choke in a plant, so the white flies took it away. It really demolished our ficus hedge this year. That's the orange one, little flowers but blooming all the time pretty much, from Benjan Orchids. There is a second spike. It's 2 plants in one basket, but she blooms pretty often. One spike is done, the other is on the way pretty much. Okay, let's see. Orange, beautiful flowers. What else is here? This one is very fragrant, just starting to open up. When she opens up, she gets brighter yellow. Right now it's like yellowish, greenish with the cranberry colors on it. Very fragrant, citrusy, refreshing fragrance. That's fluent pit price. What are you guys doing? They're going crazy. It's earlier in the morning, I guess maybe 8ish, and everybody just starting to wake up. This one just starting to open up. It gets a little bit more purplish color in it when it opens up. Right now it's greenish yellow with I guess burgundy spots on it. This one also blooms often enough, several times. Kuvadi fragrance is another opening up, bright pink. What else is here? Don't want to miss anybody. This one is super fragrant. Beautiful. Love, love, love her. And this kind of vandas bloom several times. So although the flowers much smaller, they're very fragrant for those who likes fragrance. And they bloom more often than the ones with the big flowers. And I love them all. Don't take me wrong. Absolutely love fragrant flowers. And okay, we cannot see, but Violetta is still blooming. Now this one without the tag, just open up, fresh, beautiful pink flowers. She looks like maybe have a Vanda Sanderiana in her, because she has this lower petals with a different darker color, like orangey hue there. But I don't know what it is, and I had no tag when I got her. And she's just gorgeous. Kind of middle-sized flowers compared to this one, but this one on the way out, she gets huge flowers, really. She's about to be done. But the size of the flower next to each other, and yet the spray is usually long and full of flowers. This one not the fullest, but still beautiful. Love him, love him. This dark one is almost on the way out. It's just the color and the smell of it is amazing. Dark burgundy. Sometimes almost black. Okay, I'm just messing up with it. That Calmarii. There it is, the tag. And I just cut off the dried spike from this one, and she's already getting new one. This one is really growing often, blooming often, spiking all the time. That's the mod quantum. Nothing else. This I had couple here. These two were blooming. I mean this one. But I don't know, they didn't last long enough, and the leaves burned out because it's on the sun here a lot. That's a hippodamia, and it's a Acklandea nodosa. So I cannot tell if it very fragrant. Maybe nighttime she has very faint fragrance, but not as much. This little star here is blooming. This one also comes up very dark bright lip and brown petals, but then it gets burnt out by the sun, so it's already losing its original color, but so pretty. Petals like stars with this beautiful gorgeous lip. This is baked baby orchid. So pretty. And a cherry baby is blooming here. That's the one that I divided before I left. And She got few spikes and starting to attach, like you can see her new roots there. And this, by the way, the wood is cedar. I bought from Home Depot couple of boards, and I cut them, and I did divide few of my orchids, and was a big what was it, Sherry Baby, that I have few of them now. This one not blooming, but she has few grows, 1, 2, and that is in the back one more, third grows. So looks like they're doing okay. Let's see the other side. And almost went by my Veronica Romero. This is her, oh no, not last, she has more spikes coming up, but she was blooming a lot lately. Such a beautiful Schomburgia. I need to take care of everything. So catching up, it's been what, 2 weeks since I came back, and I feel like there's lots and lots of work to do. I need to take good care of my orchids. Need to also spray for fungus. Okay, lots of dendrobiums are blooming. Sorry, my husband just came out and announced he's going to the park with doggy. Doggy walk. I love this little dendrobium. I mentioned it so many times. I had one, and then it was, I don't know, I thought it was dying, so I divided it trying to save, and it ended up giving me so many kikis. I have them pretty much everywhere, on the palm trees. This is one pot. There is another pot full of kikis, so it just went crazy with the kikis, and I potted them. I have another one somewhere here with the smallest kikis here that's starting to grow. So I don't know what happened. Is it normal for this kind of dendrobium? But it's a smaller size dendrobium. It doesn't grow gigantic, so like kind of compact, and blooms. This is, I'm talking about one dendrobium and showing already the other one, and I just my eyes are everywhere. Look at this, look at that. This one have few flower spikes here happening. I see them everywhere. And beautiful purple vanda, blue vanda they call it. This is on the clay pot that I have few of them. I see another flower bud coming. Now that's not a delight. This is Pakchan blue, because I have few Pichara delights there. They're a little bit different in the vein arrangement. So loving it. So pretty. I'll try to get a farther view, put focus on. I'm like right at the edge of the pool, so I cannot get the right angle that I want, but that's the closest I can get goodness. And I have a couple of spikes on this dendrobium, so cannot wait to see it. This one is much bigger, and it never bloomed for me. And I see 2 or 3 flowers by 4 actually. 2 more over there. Something picking up 3. So at least 5 now I see. So I'm excited to see what it's like. And purple splash, getting lots of new spikes. Just starting open up. I just cut off the old ones. It was blooming. And we're getting, I cannot wait when they're all open. It's gonna be beautiful splash of color, I mean purple. So I was talking about this dendrobium, and I went on and on. I like the way they cascading, because it has very thin flower spikes, and it just cascades like this, gently, pretty, beautiful colors. Love this little guy. I think I have a tag somewhere for that in one of the, yes, here. There we go. And they have similar with different names. I've seen that in Delray Beach Orchid Society show. I've seen this purple Dendrobiums. I feel like they have little different name. And another corner here of the Dendrobiums. And that's what I said. Look at how many yellow leaves I already picked, and this one just getting wacko. Still lots of blooms. Couple new blooms are open. That's the same Dendrobium. Those are older spikes, those are newer. And see, they're coming out of the old leafless canes. This one and this one. But look at the flower spikes, they're pretty big. So yes, sometimes they get ugly like this, and they're gonna drop the leaves, but they're not gonna die. The canes are still green, and as I said, they flower again and again. So I'm not gonna cut them off even though they are bald. But they're gonna give new growth and get nice greeny leafy canes. They're gonna look nice and pretty again. These guys are blooming for a long time. They're losing the color, but still pretty. Still pretty. This one just starting to open up. Pretty color. Okay. Cute little things. Oh, I do have something else I wanted to show you. Here, couple of cattleyas. So, this is another Cattleya portia. I cannot say it correctly. Portia? I had another one blooming a couple weeks ago. This is, I have two of them, so this is second one opening up. Beautiful purple colors, and it's a smaller clusters, like what, 2-3 per spike, but normally when she gets more mature, she gets more flowers per spike, and she's big enough. But I repotted her. I divided these two a couple years ago, so she's kind of first time blooming for me. This one have few flower spikes, and so this Portia that's a hybrid, and one of the parent is Beringiana. This little thing here is Beringiana. Same, about the same color of the flower. You can see similarities, but little bit smaller. And again, this one is blooming for me for the first time. I got this one last spring on a Tamiyami show, and it was a cutting. So look at that. I planted it and it just went on. I had, this was the two new spikes here, and baby new grows over there. So she just took off nicely. And again, all right, the other part of my video was cut off because I ran out of space in my phone. I had to go back and erase some videos to continue this one. And I think my other video, the one that I came when just came from my trip, my first video, my garden on my return. I've also cut off, but I was right at the end of it, so I decided not to edit it. So it was like cut off. I didn't say thank you and goodbye to anybody. So like let's continue just a few more minutes. I wanted to share with you guys these beautiful blooms. It's a Dendrobium bullinianum in a bloom. So, and this is first time it has so many flowers for me. I try to get a better view, but it's such a beautiful color. Teeny tiny flowers, so yellowish, oranges, orangish, with the red stripes inside. Like if we can get better view, that would be nice. They're so tiny, it's so hard to film these teeny tiny flowers. See the red, like kind of cranberry color inside. So when they start opening up, they get in brighter and brighter reddish color. And on the in Delray show, they had lots of these guys blooming for sale, and I saw also red color. This is more yellow orangey, and they also had them in red colors. Very pretty clusters of flowers. Love it, love it. And I have two of them because they have different names. I had this one first, and it's Topasiacum, Dendrobium Topasiacum. I cannot bring my camera upside down like this, and it's not gonna show very pale. This one has one flower. And then I got this one because this one has different name, and this is actually a more recent name. The other one is old name, I believe, but it's the same plant. So cute, so cute. All right, then, I don't want to focus. Let's focus on these guys. This is my little haul from Redlands Plant and Orchid Festival. I already mounted them, so they were bare roots. This is Phalaenopsis type, but they do like more sun because the leaves are a little tougher, not like watery like Phalaenopsis. So they grow on the rocks, so they can be mounted without media. That's what I told. I never had them before, and the bunch is a three plants in one, and I only paid $25 for this big thing. And this is the tag, Pulcherima. So it's supposed to be cute pink flowers and with the teeny tiny flowers on the spikes, and it blooms supposedly all summer long or in the summer. But I've seen purple ones and I loved it, so I think this is pink, but we'll see if it survives. So I attached it to the clay pot, broken clay pot. This was a beautiful pot from Benjan that I had my Insidium there, and I just used the zip tie and the sticky tape to anchor it. That's one. I think I had like 4 or 5 that I got. Did not buy anything from Delray Beach. I did get the orchid, the candle from Candle Diva. I always wanted to get one of your candles. They smell so good. I got one with the pumpkin spice holiday smell. I love it, love it, love it. So this is Cherry Babies blooming, and this all is sunburn. I just never clean it up because the leaves didn't die. They have the spots and they don't progress, they just stay like that, but they still get you know, good from the sun. So I just left them like that, so not as pretty, but look at these blooms. She has bunch of flower spikes. There is beautiful, and it smells like chocolate in here. I just want to bring my tea and have a tea with chocolate in this corner. Well, that's my old plant. So this one, I think it's the only one that is blooming that I got. The rest of them are divisions, babies. That's the Phalaenopsis type orchids. Has 2 flowers, so pretty. So that's the plastic is the original pot. I decided to leave it in there. I just attached it to the clay pot. And when you mounting it, or you know, potting it, or even placing it, it needs to be tilted a little bit so the crown is not looking up, it's kind of looking down. It's even better if it's kind of on the side. See how I turn the pot so it doesn't get water in the crown. It likes to hang down. I cannot explain it. If you look from the side, something smells so good. That's the Sherry baby. But you don't want to stand it up like that. It has to tilt on the side. So it's really gonna grow down ways, if I explain it correctly. Beautiful colors. I have few of these guys. And is this little fragrant? I don't know if it's not open fully enough, but I love it. I love it. And there is the name. And that's just the date when I mounted it, if you can call it. And on the background is my I don't know if you guys remember me repotting this thing. That's Grammatophyllum citrinum that I thought almost died on me, but it's recovered. Has lots of new growth. No flower spikes yet. Maybe not this year. Maybe it's gonna skip blooming because all this new growth is not mature enough. So, but it survived. It looked really sad for a while. All right, anyway, the other thing I got from the show is this little baby. It was in a pot, but sometimes, you know, growers just put it in a new pot and stuff it with with moss, like this one, right? Well, these guys, the only guys that I keep in moss, because I didn't figure out them yet. I tried to mount once without any media. It didn't do well for me, so I put it back in the moss, this type of Phalaenopsis, and I feel like it's doing better, but you have to be really careful with watering them. So this is Cattleya. Was stuffed in the moss, and I didn't want to leave it in moss. I don't do well with Cattleyas in the moss, Schilleriana, and I think so it's gonna do better on the mountain because I water them more often than they need to be if they're in the pot, right? So she doesn't have any roots. When I took it out, I had to trim all the dead roots. That's what was left. But she has 2 new growths. This is a new, and this one behind it is a new that didn't give the roots yet. So hopefully these 2 new growths will give me roots, and it will survive all this transformation. And I think all of 4 of my purchases, they're from one vendor. They're from Thailand, so it is quite right for them. So hopefully they will survive. This is the other one. Also was in a pot, or it was a bare root. God, I can't remember, was it a bare root? It was a bare root, so I attach it to this wooden piece. That's a what was it, cedar from Home Depot that I cut into pieces. So she also has a new growth, and I hope that new growth will start giving me roots and it will get better. But right now it's the leaves still looking nice and plump, but the canes are getting shrivelly because it doesn't have much roots. And look, see the tag here, look what it is. So all my purchases were from this vendor, and I had from him before plants that did well. Okay, so Metisa glossa. It's actually a big plant when it matures. We'll see. And so 1, 2, 3. What else? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the 4 we saw. First one. This one I stopped at the Benjan Orchids and bought this baby. That is the name. So on the way home, so it's not from Redlands, but in Redlands, Benjan Orchids. I saw this vanda because at the show I saw this big vandas. They're the species are has Sanderiana, vanda Sanderiana. She's a species, has pale pink color, petals on the top and couple like kind of with a burgundy brownish color on the bottom, and I wanted it so much, but they were big and pretty pricey for me at this time. So, and when I went to Benjan, I saw this one, pretty good size. I paid $50 for it. That's I mean, it is what it is, but I wanted it so much, and it has this beautiful spike. They already had blooming ones, but I found this one, so cannot wait to see its bloom. This is it. Oh, there is one thing here is blooming. I want to show you. This is oncidium that attached to the tree, palm tree, and it's blooming. It's keep blooming because it has already the ones that are done and bunch of new coming and few blooms. It looks so pretty. I don't have a name tag for it, but it's oncidium type. Almost look like dancing ladies, but it's something else, different hybrid, and it's not fragrant. All right, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. And by the way, a week ago I think I hit the 1,000 subscribers, so I want to thank you guys for all your support. I am a little behind with replying all your comments, but I'm getting there. I love you guys. Thank you so much. It is so exciting. When I started the channel, I had no idea that I'll get so far. I love you guys. You have a great week.